Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, One Feisty Mama. My name is Elise. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for coming and checking out my channel. And today I'm going to be dry dusting all of our baseboards in the main living area downstairs. So between our kitchen, dining room, and living room, and also our mud bench and entryway from the garage. And these are the most high traffic areas. They're the areas that I find collect dust sooner rather than later compared to the rest of the house. And I'm going to start with these ones today and probably do the upstairs and our bedroom tomorrow along with the bathrooms because those get pretty gunked up too. But for now, I'm just doing downstairs and then I'm going to mop. So I'm just kind of giving everything a good dusting, and I'm just using a dry Norwex EnviroCloth. And this is one of my oldest ones. I think this was the first one I ever got. And it's the pink and it has the old tag on it. And you could wet these down, but I think that dry dusting the baseboards is the best bet for when you first start out, because otherwise the water just kind of makes a murky mess. And if you can just dry dust everything and knock off the big dust bunnies, you could always go back later with a wet cloth and, take off any smudges or dirt or anything like that. And there's something so satisfying about going down a long stretch of the wall and having a bunch of dust come off on the cloth. It's kind of gross, but at the same time, it's super oddly satisfying. I'm going to clean my mudroom bench right now, and I'm going to use this magic wood and cabinet cleaner. And I'm using this because it's a water-based cleaner and it's what the cabinet manufacturers told us to use. Manufacturers, sorry. And I'm using this one because if I need to go back and touch up any paint on this, I'm not going to have any issues with it sticking. Where if you use a pledge or wax kind of cleaner on it, you might not be able to get paint to stick to it again. So not good, especially for an area where the kids are banging their shoes around or, putting backpacks down on it. So I like to use this also because it seems to remove any kind of scuff marks or anything from shoes, and I use it on the inside of the cubbies as well. And although we have this awesome mudroom bench area, we actually don't utilize our front door very often. In our rental house, we had our mudroom bench off of the garage door, and that worked out great for us. So I'm curious to see what it's going to be like come winter when we need to take off boots and all of that, if we'll start using the front door more often. Leave me a comment down below if you guys use your garage door more often to come in the house or your front door. So Hank was actually asleep when I was filming this, and this area was so bad with debris from out of the cubbies that I had to hit it with the vacuum really quick. But the rest of the dust came off on the EnviroCloth when I was doing the rest of the baseboards, and I didn't actually have to vacuum. Everything stuck to it really well. Okay, so I'm getting ready to mop here. So I am heating up the water in my sink, and I'm going to stop it up and just put a couple of inches of water in there. And then I'm also going to add some essential oils, and this time I'm using the doTERRA On Guard oil, and I'm going to put 5 or 6 drops in there just to give it some kind of scent. With the Norwex Mop system, you actually don't have to use anything, no cleaners, anything like that. It's just water. And the e-cloth mop, I am pretty sure, is very similar to that, but you just want to get it wet and wring it out, and then I toss it on the floor and literally step on it to secure it to my mop head, and then I can start mopping. So I can usually get through the entire downstairs with just wringing out my mop pad one time, but today I did it twice. Our floors were kind of hammered. We had a ton of kids at our house last night, so it really needed some attention. So I just wrung it out one more time with some more water, and I'm gonna finish mopping the second half. And just like when I'm vacuuming, I like to mop my way out of a room. So I'll start at the farmost corner and work my way backwards. And this way I'm not putting a bunch of footprints on my freshly mopped floor, and I can work around big items. I really love this mop system. I've had it for a few years now. I used to be a Norwex consultant, and it was mostly just for the discount and to share these awesome products with my friends. It was never much of a business for me, but it leaves the floors so shiny and clean, and I feel comfortable having my kids crawling on it. And that was a big selling point for me as a mom, was having my kids rolling around on the floor and not feeling like they were rolling around in toxic chemicals. I'm in no way a chemical nut. I'm okay with chemicals. I just prefer it to not be all over our floors. Now I'm just going to wring my mop pad out and lay it out to dry. I'm going to go hang this in the laundry room in just a minute, but I am all done with my dusting and mopping, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later.